Hi everyone, delonewolf here. Welcome back to CC, the test server for EVE Online, where CCP is holding a mass test for the Guristas Shipyard. So it's going to be the first time that we take a look at that new content that's coming with the expansion, well, the expansion should be launching at the time of the upload of this video. Looks like it's going to be pretty interesting. There are lots of capitals though. I don't think that is typical, but CCP is also coming out with some nice new toys. Here is CCP Larrikin in the new Komodo. That looks pretty cool. And somewhere around here there's also a Marshal flying around. So let's see if I can spot that one up there. Very, very distinctive ship and looks absolutely gorgeous. Man, that looks nice. So that is coming as well. I think to like Vegas attendees get one with a unique code. Really, really cool. I wonder, I think after that they also come to what's it called? What you call it? Project Discovery. And so once the price goes down a little bit, I'll probably purchase one just to have it. Absolutely gorgeous. So at this point we have to undock. 60 FPS, 200 people in local. Not that many, but still definitely some interest when it comes to this new type of content. And we are also in ROOAF, so or R00, RO0AF actually. And this is a different system because, well, this is apparently where the server decided to plunk down one of these shipyards. We're about to begin and warp, so let's see if we get like a fleet warp, or if we have something like a broadcast that will be told. I'm in Fleet W as always. We are with 75 members, not so bad, a little bit less than half. So considering what I'm... Oh, yeah, there we go. We're gonna be warping. Nice. The fight after this, the PvP fight, shouldn't be too good. I also have this tab, so for PvP, where you can see that I'm not having anything on the overview. If performance becomes a problem, I'll switch to this. And then I've got an empty drones tab with all the brackets showing, so that hopefully I can add the NPCs there, and then I'll be able to see like their movements and things like that. That's basically the plan. Still have a rubbish overview, sorry about that, but hopefully we can make it work and we can get some interesting stuff going with this mass test. Fleet warp should be starting now. Once you arrive at the shipyard, log onto it and start shooting. You can choose to attack the NPCs that spawn also. So I'm not going to try to attract too much attention to myself. We'll try to hit a little bit below our own weight, but could be interesting to see what the NPCs decide to throw at us. So 220 people going after that shipyard. I think we should have plenty, but last time we had some problems with NPCs not showing up, things like that. So let's see if CCP has changed the content a little bit. Here we can see some of them come in. Surprisingly enough, they look blue. So let's see if we can add to overview. That's some frigates. Over here we've got some cruisers. Do we have some battleships anywhere? And there you go. This is already starting to look quite nice. There is the cruiser wing warping in. So let's start. Oh, it's at 84 kilometers. Let's see if we can get a little bit closer. Now let's see if maybe we can grab a couple of these cruisers. There they are. So I'm being targeted right away again with the new thing. Luckily, you know, missiles and drones, that should be okay. Some more frigates coming in, some more cruisers coming in. Yep, enemy reinforcements coming in. Lots of battleships. Oh crap, this is gonna be pretty damn interesting. So right now I'm just firing some missiles at a Gila, a Guristas Gila. Quite interesting. Let's get ready to ask for shields or reps if we need them, and then I guess I'm going to start by using my ogres. Or should I just take my medium drones? Ah, damn. Move these guys to ogres. Yeah, let's just start with the hammerheads. Now let's see if we can if we can do anything. So we've got a big ball of battleships here. These are Ravens. They will actually be able to do like normally missile damage. Look at the movements there. This is more in line with what was promised when it comes to the shipyard feature. So from my perspective, this already looks quite nice and quite promising. Let's see here. Please be aware to avoid PvP for now. Okay, that is pretty regular. Let's take a look inside this big ball. Performance 40 FPS, really close to one of the NPCs who isn't firing. Yep, no, he's actually firing. There we go. They're actually mainly firing at someone in Fleet X right now, and then when we do have the battlefield in view, we do go down to like 30 FPS. But again, keep in mind we're probably using too many people for the actual type of content. And so at the moment we can't target anything else. We're just not close enough to go after any of these guys with the missiles right now. So I'm just gonna let my drones do their thing. I'm also going to target the shipyard itself, but I feel pretty good about keeping an eye on everything with the brackets on. You know, you've got some hiccups right there. You can clearly see that we hesitated a little bit, but so far from my perspective it works well. All right, cruisers either destroyed or warped off, probably down there. So let's see if anything wants to come after our fleet. I'm not sure what my hammerheads are doing. I'm just going to leave them be for now. Let's maybe see if we can see a little bit more. Well, it's going to be really hard, I think, to see exactly what the Raven fleet is doing. Well, definitely doing E-War. Some sort of E-War. Somebody targeting me. We've got fighters from us zooming around this pretty massive ball of... Oh, there's other stuff here as well. Alright, rattlesnakes, ravens and rattlesnakes. So lots of missile damage for sure. And not really easy to see exactly what they're firing at. Interesting. Alright, so we've got a couple of frigates in the meantime that are in range as well. Let's see if there's anything that we can do against those. Guristas Shipyard. Let's try to use some missiles. Yeah, alright, these guys are actually going after our fleet this time. So if they make the mistake of coming within 10 kilometers, we can try to snatch one. Let's see if we can do an... Oh, they're actually warping off. Clever guys. Clever guys. Let's target some more. Yeah, those guys, whoops, warping off to a safe point. Interesting, interesting. Let's see if we can approach this guy and maybe try to catch him. So, let's see. Did he just like respond really, really quickly to... No, it's because other people are actually firing at them. So let's see here. Ooh, actually got blown up. Alright. Those guys are still at 128. So, sniper battleships. Not too good for my medium range here, 54 kilometers. I could send out my drones, of course, but right now let's just keep speeding up, preferably towards the shipyard itself. Not sure exactly what just blew up here, but yeah, alright. Dreadnought down. Okay, interesting. Target the Sotio. Okay, so it is slowly going down. I wonder if they have like a super... Oh yeah, there they are. just as I wonder. Let's add the dreadnoughts to the overview and then let's take a look at that. Oh, this if they have good volleys, that could look really good, to be honest. There they go. Guristas capital fleet responding, and now we just have to hope that we can actually see them firing their missiles, because that would look really, really cool. I can add a little bit of damage to the Sotio. Let's see if we have like the damage cap or something. Is it? There we go. Still doing damage. Okay. Nothing else is really in range. And I would love to see some nice missile volleys from these dreadnoughts. But mechanics-wise, this looks like it is working. Performance, 30 FPS, a little bit less than that. I think it's still definitely very doable. You could also keep zooming out and seeing what's happening exactly. So you've got the battleship fleet that is being whittled down. You still have a couple of cruisers and frigates flying around as well. In fact, a couple are coming in range, so let's see if we can maybe do a little bit of damage on them. So if I would send missiles out at Kestrel, well, he's gonna start flying out of range here as well. So let's see if I can send my drones on you. 28 kilometers. Let's do a quick zoom in. There he goes. Brave little Kestrel. Taking shield hits. That could be my missiles.
A module has run out of charges.
Doing its thing. For NPC stuff, this does look really good, I think. You know, you've got NPCs doing their thing in a way that doesn't look like it's completely crazy. Also not super overwhelming, but this looks like it's working as intended, which I would say is pretty good news. So we can go in and zoom on him. Now he's web scrammed and won't escape. Lovely explosion. Alright. Let's see if we can go after the next one. Should be in range. As he's zooming around the battlefield, target painted as well, and he actually warps out. Manages to get the hell out of there. In the meantime, we've got a... Nope, that's still the battleship fleet. Spread out a little bit. And then, alright, let's take a look at these guys. That one is halfway down. Let's add my missiles to the shipyard DPS, which is slowly going down, 54%. Alright. 20 FPS at this point. Has to be set here as well. And do I see them firing? That's really what I'm wondering here. Not seeing it all too well. So that was a bug that we've seen a couple of times with the first shipyard, where the dreadnoughts didn't want to fire. They did undock, and then they kept undocking actually when we had the problem. Here now, not sure what to tell you. Can we see their missile base? Can we see some missiles flying out of there? Oh, we get the missile bay right there on top. Let's keep an eye on it a little bit. Audio clunking out a little bit with everything that's happening. And down here, I'm not really seeing the missiles being fired. That's unfortunate. We'll have to see what CCP says. But from my client here at least, I'm just not seeing the dreadnoughts fire at anything. Is he gonna warp off?
A module has run out of charges.
Is something like that happening? There's definitely animations on the model. So dreadnoughts are coming in range as well. They're slowly blowing up. Let's target them. Okay. Other than that, we're still looking. Performance going down at this point. Is it because... Not really sure. Let's go into tactical. Can I do that? Feel like I should. Ooh, that looks really weird. Alright. Let's not press tactical again. That was definitely strange. We also don't really want to sit still here. So let's orbit this guy. Like that. Another Kestrel. That needs to be taken care of. Let's see if there's anything else that we need to target. So performance is taking a beating here, less than 20 FPS. cruisers. Yeah, I think it's these cruiser wings that have just spawned in to try and counter us. So there's actually a couple nearby as well. Let's see if we can try to catch one. Maybe even switch out to some bigger drones. All right, I can target. It is responsive, but you can feel at this point that we're pushing the limits. Of course, it's slowly going down as well. So let's see if we can grab a nearby one. Whipped, scrammed. Here come my missiles. Did I press F? Yes, I did. And so now, trying to keep hold of this one MOA. Let's see what's happening here. Target Kestrel. Ooh, this is pretty tough, but holy crap. Well, we can see they are firing at least. So at least the cruisers do fire at their targets. They're actually firing at the Titan. Interesting. Who warps out? Okay, that was pretty cool looking actually. We are able to hold the MOA down for now, as its shields are going down. Soto is also slowly dying. Oh man, if they would then turn on me, that would be interesting. Also, I think feels a little stronger than the regular NPCs that you're going up against, right? Actually takes a little bit of doing to just grab one and be able to kill it. Let's see if the wing warps off. Does look like they're in a hurry there. That one is scrammed, so he shouldn't be going anywhere.
Module has run out of charges.
Still trying to align out. Yeah, but we're hot on his tail. There you go. That's the warp out. Very nice movements there to a safe at 500 kilometers from the cruisers. This guy was caught, and so he's going down slowly. And then they're moving down again on the... Alright, this is cool. Working as intended for sure. That is very nice. This one is down to 24%. We took the cruiser down, which is nice. And then let's take another look at the entire battlefield here. So we've got a big cruiser wing that is working its butt off. We've got the Ravens. I want to take another look at those. See if they're actually visibly firing. Maybe they're doing this because they want to spare the servers a little bit. I could understand that, but normally in a PC against PC fight, you just see missiles flying all the time from these guys towards their targets, which would make it look really, really cool. I'm not sure if they're just like firing one missile to save server strength or something like that. We saw some being fired once in a while, but here now they're really not doing that much. And then the Caymans there, can't say that we've seen them do much either. And then when you saw the cruisers do their thing, obviously those were pretty active. Let's see if we can... if they're engaged. Nope, they're actually down here. Some are warping off. Lots of very, very fast movements. So let's go and take a look at these guys. It is possible, of course, that they're also like trying to get in the right position before they go after a target or something like that, but that is one thing. Normally they would probably, well, some stuff is going down. Now they're firing at something. So you can see the cruisers are definitely firing, and that's visible. That looks cool, the way you would expect it. With Ravens and Rattlesnakes, you would expect more missiles to show up on the battlefield as well. Performance, yeah, 16 FPS, not that easy. 250 people probably at least on the field keep that in mind. It's quite a lot, and with all the NPCs. No tie-dye so far. I haven't kept an eye on that, to be honest. So if I'm wrong on this, then make sure to let me know. But it didn't feel like we had tie-dye problems with this one so far. This is going down to like 7%. Let's see if we can fire at that one. Oops. And ooh, down to 2% for some reason. All right. 2 FPS. That's pretty damn low. Battleships repositioning. To do what? That's the finally we've got some firing. But yeah, this is just one small missile being fired. So I think that yeah, the battleships do work as intended. They're also using their weapons. It's just toned down in the way that this is visually shown. You only see one missile, probably to keep the stress down a little bit when it comes to the servers. And here is a MOA flying through our fleets as the structure goes down. 2% left. It is definitely pretty cool. Make sure you're in the channel mass testing for more information. Alright. There goes the shipyard. I'm actually sitting still, but alright. Let's completely zoom out. So you've got the cruisers, they're all warping off. Then we'll have the battleships warp off, and then some of the dreads. Well, these guys are still staying.
A module has run out of charges.
There they go. That's the small ships. There go the battleships. FPS is slowly increasing. Whoop. Well, look at that. Landing right on top of our fleet. Oh, that is pretty cool. Are they going to try to take something out? That's all of them. Holy crap. They decided they want more. That's interesting. Not what I expected. Even some Logi here as well. Going after one of our Logi. Look at that. Full DPS on him. That is cool. Trying to take down the Dagon. Not sure if they'll succeed. They're persistent. Did they just blow him up? Holy crap, they just blew him up. Look at that. That is cool. NPC cruisers and the battleships as well, I think. They came, yeah, from there. They were probably adding that as well. Now they're going after a dread. Interesting. Very interesting. Can I get them into view? Yeah, there they are. Let's see if I can spot their primary. Well, that looks like someone else is blowing up. I should... Oh, and then they're warping off. Smart guys. 2 good kills. Kill board green. And they are off. That is just brutal. That is just brutal. That is cool. You can now attack each other in a free-for-all. I'm not sure who is attacking me here. But we've got what we wanted to see, to be honest. This was cool. This was definitely cool. A big step up as well. The NPCs are lingering. And the one problem that I'm still spotting here so far is that the dreadnoughts don't seem to be very active. So I don't mind blowing up here, as we do take out one lost Guristas Gila. Let's zoom in on my own ship. But that's it for this Moss test, guys. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you all next time.